Lala Anthony revealed on The Breakfast Club that she would never get married again. Lala told Charlamagne it was one of those things in life that I can check off like I did. I've experienced it. I know the good, the bad, and that happened to me. So it's not something I want to experience again. She added, I can have an incredible relationship with somebody and not be married. What are your thoughts on what Lala said? And is it possible to have a great relationship without getting married? Let's start with you, Erykah Badu.
Well, I got 3 kids by 3 different baby daddies, but I had love for all of them, okay, and never married any of them, okay. Had 3 kids, 3 different dudes. For them all, my love is true. For the real Erykah Badu fans, that I had 3 kids by 3 men, and I loved them all, okay, and never got married. So it's all right that she don't want to get married. I mean, she did it. It didn't work out for her. Obviously, there is a trauma surrounding that marriage. And listen, every single friend I got say if their husband or wife die, they're not going to get remarried. And every friend I got say if they could do it all over again, they either wouldn't have kids or they would wait to have kids. So I don't find anything odd about what Lala is saying, especially coming out of the marriage that she came out of.
Agreed. Okay. Light Skin Jesus?
Well, Oprah and Stedman never had to get married, and it seems like their relationship has been long-term. Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn has never gotten married. That's 25 plus years. Maya Rudolph and Paul Thomas Anderson have not married, and that's lasted a very long time. So, I mean, maybe some people just aren't meant to be married and can still be in a long-term relationship. Look, Lala is beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. And to me, I think she can have anyone that she wants probably. And this is how she feels. And so I can respect it because honestly, I feel the exact same way. I don't think that I would ever get remarried again.
Now, you don't set your ass up on this show and told us many a time you wanted to be married again and adopt children.
Not me. Not me, girl.
Not you, girl.
Don't be lying dressed as Jesus now.
Listen, I don't think I've said that. I said I would prefer to be in a long-term committed relationship. I don't think I've said that I want to be married again.
I thought the soulmates asked you one time, would you want to get married again? And you said, yeah.
Soulmates?
I'll be lying, and then got the nerve to be lying in the name of Jesus. Look at
I don't think I've ever said that.
I'm gonna say this. If you had such an embarrassing breakup that she had, I totally understand. Like, why would you want to? I mean, everything got picked apart and talked about and blogged about and talked about on talk shows and radio shows. I don't blame her. And she had the big, wedding and the whole marriage and everything. So, if you've never done it, I'd kind of side on that. But if you haven't, there's no problem either way. If you want to, you don't want to. It's not a big deal. It's your personal choice. And after what she went through, I do not blame her. I don't blame her. I'll go on record. I want to do it again. I definitely want to do it. Q, do you want to get married? I mean, Erykah?
I got 3 kids by 3 different baby daddies. So what you think? You know what? Honestly and truthfully, growing up gay, I never dreamed in that color. I was born in 83. In the 90s, when I came into who I was or realized what I was, gay marriage wasn't an option. So in my formative years, my teenage years, and in my early 20s, I never dreamed in that color. The only thing that I knew was that's Auntie Gwen roommate or that's Uncle Bob friend. So I'm probably down to have a friend or a roommate, and that'll be all right with me.
Do you guys think this is a new phenomenon, though, that women, don't want to necessarily get married anymore?
I think things are changing. A lot of time, the things that women used to, we were brought up thinking that we wanted to have or program, then they're saying if it doesn't work, they're not kind of setting themselves up for the disappointment. So people just kind of carving their own path and doing what they want to do, not necessarily having the kid by 25 and, and the marriage by 20. They're kind of just doing their own thing now from disappointment.
Listen, marriage, no matter how you slice it and dice it, and I'm not talking about in the biblical sense or in the spiritual sense, but in a physical sense, marriage is a business arrangement. I mean, historically, when you look at what marriage was about, it was about selling off your daughter for upward mobility of the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can still be in a healthy, loving, committed relationship without merging social security numbers with people. That is only the true physical functionality of marriage is business. So I can totally get how somebody can say, I can still experience all the emotions and the connectivity without the business aspect of it.
I still want the ceremony and I want the big, beautiful day, because I did it in Vegas at the Little White Wedding Chapel, and it was annulled. I had annulled after 4 months, and I really still feel like I got cheated out of the experience. So I really want it. I want it. This time I'll know him a little bit more.